Hey there folks, Wrel here, and this is your weekly update for August 11th, 2014. In PlanetSide 2 community news, it's been a pretty slow week. I imagine that it's because everybody's getting ready for SOE Live, which is going to be taking place August 13th through the 16th at Planet Hollywood Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm going to be there too, which will hopefully be a lot of fun. If you've been with the channel for more than a year, you probably remember that last year, around this time, I wanted to do a player panel at SOE Live. I wanted to help people become successful with at YouTube, share my limited experience and give some direction moving forward. And at the time, I had around 14,000 or 18,000 subscribers or something like that. And a year later, here we are. We have twice or more than twice than that. And the channel it's just grown a lot. But last year, what was really the make or break to getting me to SOE Live was the plane ticket. I couldn't really afford the plane ticket, and I had asked for donations for anybody who was willing to help me out, and the subscriber base was so generous and so amazing that we did end up raising $570 to help get me there. And a few of those guys are still with the channel today, and some of them even help support the channel through Patreon. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you to those people again, because it was a really important point in my life that you all helped create, and I wouldn't be where I am today without the support of this awesome community. And you guys continue to be awesome, and that's why I like this place so much. That's why I like talking to you. That's why I repost. I talk to you in the comments section. It's because you're all you're very good. Like, compared to a lot of communities, you genuinely care, and that's the type of people that I want to have around me. So again, thank you all. If you donated, if you can't donate but you still support the channel, very, very appreciative. But getting back to the video, SOE Live, I should be doing some streams directly from the event, and I'll also try to relay any interesting information that we find out there back to you all, be it through Twitter at @RelPlays or just over Google Plus comments or something. But outside of that, outside of SOE Live, as far as the game goes, there should be some new adjustments to the resource and alert systems happening very soon. And for the resource system, it's going to be an increase in the costs of max units from 350 to 450. And as for the alert system, it's going to be the adversarial alerts getting their thresholds tuned. So instead of an alert happening when one faction hits 75% of the continent captured and then forcing them to move up to 85%, the alert is going to take place at only 51% of controlled territories, and then it'll force the attackers to get up to 65% of the territory in order to win the alert. But the defenders can win if they reach 50% of the captured territory, as in they take a lot of it back. So I'm not sure if the defenders are able to counterlock the continent that way, but at the very least, they'd be very close to kicking off a new alert if they did end up capturing that much territory. So that's kind of an interesting shift, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it plays out. It might just be that that things don't really change a whole lot, and it might just be that that the alerts are happening too frequently, and then we just stop caring about them. But yeah, very, very interesting. So the last two big things that have happened as far as the community news goes are things you may or may not understand or care about, but Vanu Labs dug up the attachment modifiers for each weapon and threw them all into a spreadsheet. So thanks to Vanu Labs, he's not a dev, I think, but is just he's like the anonymous freedom fighter of PlanetSide 2. But thanks to him or her, we know what the attachments actually do now, which is really, really useful information going forward. And lastly, Prompt Critical, who is a dev, was actually able to get the weapon attachment information and the directives information right into the Census API. So sites like stats.dawsonfall.com will actually have access to that information and be able to incorporate it into their database. And I think the prompting, hopefully the prompting was just the amount of work that Vanu Labs had to actually put into it to get those numbers. And Prompt Critical said that he made it much easier for people who actually know how to use the census. But that's really cool stuff. It means that that we can speculate less about what each weapon attachment does and doesn't do, and we can make more objective comparisons from one weapon to the next. And all sorts of fun links in the video description below, so make sure to open up the description box. I've also linked a good deal of bonus content down there as well, just some stuff scraped up from Reddit and Twitter that you might have missed. But that said, I'm still sick, obviously. You probably hear it in my voice, but hopefully it won't stick around till SOE Live. But I'm going to leave you guys with a hilarious video of some Renegade Flash going to town. Renegade is probably my favorite weapon on the Flash right now, given that the Fury was nerfed so hard. But this, for me, is it's like a kid in a candy store. And also toward the end, there's probably the best, albeit short-lived, getaway that I've ever seen happen, and it's ever happened to me in the game. It's just really funny. But thanks very much, folks. Wrel signing off.